Hey yo, it's Bitty Kitty here, back playing some more Dragon Age Origins. So let's get to it. So where we last left off, we were fighting in the arena. We won, blah blah blah. So now it's time to go to Father's feast.
My lady, your wish is our command.
Yeah, so I have been doing a little editing to some of my videos recently, just to give you guys a heads up. So I'm getting better at the whole video kind of thing. I'm so excited to play this Let's Play. Yeah, let's go to Daddy. Let's go find Daddy. The music in this game is just amazing. It really fascinates me how much effort they put into this music and soundtrack. It's just, yay, here we go. Ha 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 ha. It is.
Look, the Grey Wardens are here.
Might I
The
bother?
raid tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
Alrighty then.
Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lady. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent. There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week, and a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause.
What cause?
The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
Why would I do that? Particular cause.
Those on the surface are our lifeline. They facilitate trade with the surface. They're honorable and, let's be honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color. She has a cousin, a useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be casteless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice?
I'm a good person. Why not?
When your father presents you to the noble houses, I will ask for your opinion on the matter. You have merely to say that you feel our surface brothers should be returned their noble rights. What could be more simple?
Okay, if you say so, Grady dude. Now we're going
You're
on
a
to
fool.
talk to... Oh, what? What?
Your mother would melt the stone if she knew what you just did.
Don't care what you say. I don't like her face.
Lord Dace is playing you false. Go ahead, be his puppet. Your first command will be marked by every major house turning their back on you.
I'm listening.
Last spring, a guild from the merchant caste invested heavily in an expedition with a guild from the surface. Lord Dace backed the merchant guild, pouring a great deal of money into the venture. The expedition was a disaster. Clever child. Lord Dace lost a great deal of money and prestige. The Surface Guild has no way to repay the investment, but it does have several leading members who are descended from noble houses. House Helmi, Bimo, I Dukin. You begin to see the whole picture. Your house and mine would be forced to pay the Surfacer's kin debts. It would be a great victory for Lord Dace. Just so, my clever friend. Smile and nod, and when he asks his question, tell him that the so-called surface caste are right where they belong. That should take Lord Dace down a peg or two.
Excuse my coughing. I'm getting a little sick, I think, so...
Good. Your house's reputation hangs in the balance.
Alrighty then, she took forever to walk away. Shall we, Father?
My king, please reconsider. The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Shirak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my sweet daughter. How fine you look in your grandmother's armor. I hear you were declared champion of the provings. I suppose you were never one to sit by when something exciting was going on. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? So dutiful. Very well, let us begin. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment of your time. We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the Paragon Aidukan. Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better?
I have a question. I seek to know the prospect better.
Lord Dace, head of House Dace, speak.
Lords, ladies, my question concerns the plight of our wayward kin, the so-called surface caste. What does the Commander Prospect think is the proper place for these lost souls?
Are you satisfied, Lord Dace? Do you feel you have learned something about the prospect?
Yes, my king.
Then if there are no other challenges, I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms. Walk well, Commander.
Ooh, I feel special.
I suppose you're proud of yourself. Do you have even the slightest idea who you're talking to? Why, you... I will remember this insult. Good day.
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father? Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves.
Got that right.
Well, time is something you may not have much of left. Trian has begun to move against you. I never thought his much-proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big sister, Trian is going to try to kill you.
What?
I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't overheard him giving orders to his men. Trian's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the King's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly, and he was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Twice, it was a woman. Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You entered the provings held in your own honor just for glory and to please the crowds. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian Fear's father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside. I'm afraid I must agree with you. Tomorrow's battle is the time to do it. I'll find out the rendezvous and buy you the time to do what must be done. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
Who would have known my own brother is trying to kill me? Figures. That's all I gotta say. Figures. Seems like somebody's always trying to kill somebody in these kind of games. Guess that's just how it goes.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramont. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come men! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramont and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my sister.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aidukan remains in that taig, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
What else is in that tag?
My father's writings speak only of the shield. There may be countless other treasures, but only the shield matters.
Weird.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions? Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Aidukan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
He looked a little sad walking away. What's up with that? Okay, so now we gotta find these scout thingies and try not to get ourselves killed. Let's see, on the map we have to go there. Sorry for not talking too much. I'm kind of letting the story just kind of run through for now. Oh god! I should have saw that one coming. Good god.
And I'm off.
I don't know if you know this, but I hate spiders with a passion. Things freak me the heck out. Oh.
Never any shortage of these ones.
For honor and glory!
Yes. Have at you
Going to be
then.
sorry!
So this is a little weird, but I think my first did that on purpose. But when I first started playing Dragon Age, I started playing Dragon Age 2. And I was like, oh, this is a cool game. You know, it's got all the, it's got everything most people look for when it comes to a good adventure game. Oh, how do I get around this? Oh, that's not good. That'd be lava. Oh, let's try over here. Look, that looks like there's another place to go over here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a dead end, but hell, what the hell? Oh no, this one looks like it goes all the way through. Hey! Yay me! Oh god! Why do they always creep?
Look over there!
Into the fray!
Go get him. Do this.
There!
This is how we do it. Gimme.
Yes.
Gimme.
I'm right behind you!
And I'm off.
That doesn't sound good. That sounds like a dragon. I could be wrong, and it could just be very weird, creepy sounding darkspawn, but it sounds like a darn dragon to me. Oh,
You're
hey.
here. I thought the darkspawn had got you for sure. And I'll make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
Why am I not careful?
I haven't ventured more than 100 yards ahead for fear of alerting other darkspawn. I'll follow your lead, Commander.
Good. It's good to have an arrowsman on our side. God, I love the gameplay through this game. I mean, there's just so much to do. It keeps you so busy. Ranked creatures. The name of particularly challenging opponents are displayed in different colors to draw attention to the significant threats they represent. Cool. So much dead.
Huh.
This is how we do it. Ooh, yes. Health potions. Because we all know we need them more than anything in this game, almost. Ooh. The door. The door. Ooh, somebody killed
Looks
them.
like someone beat us to the door.
Brother.
This darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Probably my brother. Then be prepared to kill anything that moves.
Yes, my lady.
I swear, it's gotta be my brother. Has to be. Just makes better sense that way. If they have the Idukan ring, it only has to be him. He must think that the shield would bring him some kind of glory, blah 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 blah. Never played this one through. I've never been a dwarf, ever. I've always been an elf or a human. Human recently, but yeah.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by darkspawn.
What?
Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I don't let my boys have a go at you before I kill you. I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield? Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Is he really that freaking mental? I mean, like, seriously? He's a mercenary cat.
Nice try.
Ancestors, preserve me! I'm not afraid of you!
That's for House Idukan!
There we go.
right.
Come here!
This is easy to be a dark spawn.
Let's go! Who wants to fight?
That's ridiculous. It is. Shoot. Oh, there's more.
We're coming for you!
There we go.
Attack!
That was rather easy, to be honest. Let's see what these mercenaries got under their belts. Hey look, more health poultices. Don't feel bad for killing them either, because they challenged me. Just saying. Idukan signet ring.
Is that an Idukan signet ring? I guess that's how they got in here. The ring is Trian's. That means he... The first way we can hurt him is to find that shield ourselves.
My thoughts exactly.
You have your orders, boys.
Let's search the rest of these first. And we'll take inventory. Let's see, what we have now is better. Definitely. Let's see. Ooh, pretty. Yeah. These ones are better, actually. My bad. And then... Ooh, this one's better. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Alrighty then. We'll go with that. Those doors do not open, apparently.
Going.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to stop right here before we get in any further. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!